Last night on SmackDown, we saw one of the most crucial moments leading into WrestleMania 40. And it wasn't the moment that I think everybody was expecting. And I don't think it's the moment that everybody wanted. What's going on, guys? Andrew here from What's Good in Wrestling. Today, we're going to be talking about Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So if you're new here, make sure to like this video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Join the roster. I'd love to have you guys here. We need to talk about this. What do you guys want to talk about, as Cody Rhodes would say? This is one of the craziest things that's happened in wrestling in quite some time. And to be completely honest with you, I was trying to be level-headed about it and I was trying to make sense of it. But I've come to the conclusion that Cody Rhodes opening up his spot for The Rock makes absolutely zero sense, and we're going to get into that in this video. So let's take a step back, a giant step back. Let's talk about Cody's road, no pun intended, to getting back to the mountaintop in the WWE, going from losing one main event to getting another opportunity at the main event of WrestleMania, something that's not easy to do. So if you want to start at the very beginning, you start at Cody's first Royal Rumble win, all the way leading into WrestleMania 39, which I attended, the two-night event that saw Roman Reigns defend his WWE Undisputed Universal Championship against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, everybody thought this was going to be the beginning of the reign of Cody, and he was going to be taking over the company. He was going to be the leader of the business, and he was going to show us what the next generation of champions was going to look like in the WWE. But guess what? You, me, and everybody else in that arena were very confused and upset. And I have plenty of content. I have plenty of pictures. I have plenty of video of me literally not knowing what to think. That was my first ever time in California, and the trip was based around me getting to live out my dream of going to WrestleMania. And part of that was me getting to watch Cody Rhodes finish the story. And what happened? Cody did not finish the story. It was another Roman Reigns match where Solo or Jimmy or somebody from the bloodline comes in, interferes with the match. 1, 2, 3, Roman retains. And guess what? I was upset that night, but as the days went on, I started to see where maybe WWE was going to build up Cody's character even more. I was listening to people on Busted Open Radio, people like Bully Ray. You have Dave LaGreca, who was freaking out, Tommy Dreamer, Mark Henry, etc., who were basically saying WWE is going to build up Cody even more, much like they did with Daniel Bryan, where they keep showing you, oh yeah, this guy's getting there, and then we're just going to take it all away. They were going to be doing the same thing with Cody Rhodes. I was like, okay, we got to wait another year, but I'm invested. Let's get back to Cody versus Roman eventually, and it's going to be even bigger because Roman's championship reign is going to become even more important. And in the meantime, Cody can get some reps in against some of the best competition in the WWE, and he did exactly that. Don't really want to talk too much about Brock Lesnar because of obvious things that have been going on lately, but he was a superstar that Cody had to face on 3 different occasions, and he beat him. And that's something that was huge at the time for Cody. He got into a feud with Shinsuke Nakamura. They had some really good matches, and it built Nakamura up a little bit more. It's really good for him to be back up into that spot of where he is. He did some stuff with the Judgment Day, and Cody was looking like he was right back to where he needed to be to go towards the Royal Rumble and to at least have a storyline going into WrestleMania. And well, recently Cody winning that Royal Rumble basically gave him the opportunity to go back-to-back and face Roman Reigns again. And he pointed at the sign. He did the double guns. He did the point. He did the too sweet, whatever he did for the Bucks and Kenny, of course. And he pointed at the sign and then screamed at the top of his lungs at Roman Reigns. And I'm even getting chills right now. And I'm almost getting emotional because I was like, finally, we're back to the dance. We're back to the main event where Cody will finally get a chance to finish the story that his father, Dusty Rhodes, couldn't finish. And that's no disrespect to the American Dream. I love you, baby. I love you, Dusty. You were one of the greatest of all time. But Cody was going to win that match and get there and win it and win that title for his family. And it looks like it's being taken away once again. Cody comes out on SmackDown, decides, yep, Roman, we're going to do this. We're going to face each other, but not at WrestleMania. I want everything that you have, but not yet? I don't understand. And look, I get it. WWE is scrambling because Brock Lesnar will not be in WWE probably ever again. CM Punk, tricep surgery. That's crappy timing. Out of commission. The guy's not going to be wrestling at WrestleMania. Seth is still injured. We don't even know what's going to happen with him, but he's going to be at Mania. But who's he going to be facing? Is it going to be Cody Rhodes? And I'll get to that in a second. But Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes out, and Cody's face told the whole story. This is not his match to lose. And it's been reported that The Rock thinks he's saving WrestleMania. And again, I love The Rock. Don't get me wrong. I'm inspired by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne Johnson just as a person, as a wrestler. I'm inspired by him. But this is not his time. This is a mega match. I absolutely love the fact that Roman and The Rock, family ties, head of the table, they're going to face each other. But this is not the time for that match. And it's not saving WrestleMania. Because WWE fans have now made the promo and the stare down between Roman and The Rock the most disliked video on WWE's channel in the history of the channel. Think about all of the moments and the crappy things that's happened in the WWE that WWE has televised and given us on television. The Rock and Roman Reigns staring at each other is the most disliked video on the platform. Cody Rhodes is the face of the company. He is the man that's gonna take this company to the next level, and he has. Why is he not in that spot? Because of another wrestler's injury. It makes no sense. I mean, last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it is now, every day is just jumbled together at this point. You had Cody literally pointing at the sign and then pointing at him saying, yep, I'm coming for you. We're having this match. I'm winning that title at WrestleMania. And now all of a sudden he just is giving up the match to The Rock? There has to be more to this. And if there isn't, this is a huge mistake. Yeah, oh, business. Yeah, whatever. Cody was making big business for this company without The Rock in it. CM Punk can make big business without The Rock. Same thing with Seth Rollins and all these other superstars. This is obviously a big match, and it's going to bring in a lot of eyes. But Cody finishing his story is worth a lot more to wrestling fans, and probably business-wise, and people are going to hate me for saying this, but I think they do more business with Cody versus Roman than they do Rock versus Roman, because the whole wrestling fandom, most of it, I should say about 80%, doesn't even want this match. And those are the people that are spending more money at these events than a casual fan. A casual fan is not going to spend $20,000 for the full package VIP WrestleMania experience to go watch The Rock and then buy 5 t-shirts and a collective belt and a cup and everything else. That's not where the money is. You want somebody who's the diehard fan to be like, oh my God, they're doing it. We're finally getting Cody to finish the story. It's built up for 2 years. We finally get it back. I'm going to WrestleMania. I'm buying a ticket. I'm buying a t-shirt. Those are the people that are going to be spending the money. The casual fans are going to buy a subscription to the WWE Network and cancel it a month later when they realize they don't want to watch weekly episodic television or pay-per-views from WWE. They don't care. They're not going to stick around. You might get some of them to stick around, but that long-term investment isn't in those casual fans. It's in the diehard fans. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Why are we now saying Cody could win the world title at WrestleMania against Seth Rollins, which, by the way, they did bury that championship now. Everything that Seth did to build it up got squashed by Roman and The Rock. Like, they squashed the hell out of that title because now it's like, yep, now Cody can just go over there. I just took his spot. He can go down over there. And, Roman talking about how Seth is his little brother, and that championship isn't really the one that everybody wants to go after, and who cares about that championship? It makes no sense. Why is Cody gonna win that title and then go on to unify it against Roman at SummerSlam? They're chasing records, they're chasing milestones, and I understand. Maybe they want Roman to be in that top 3 conversation, that GOAT conversation, but it's so blatantly obvious now. Why are we not just going with the better story and with the lightning in a bottle? You could potentially screw this up for Cody Rhodes. This is another chance for the WWE to make a huge mistake. And this is what I'm going to talk about right now. This is where people are not looking at and they're not thinking about. And some people are, I should say, but there's a big thing that people are not realizing that I need to make very apparent in this video. What's blatantly obvious that I'm seeing is that if Cody goes on to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, which, by the way, again, no disrespect to Rollins or the world title. The world title was my favorite championship growing up. I love the World Heavyweight Championship. SmackDown in 2006, like, give me a break. That world title was the best thing going in wrestling for years. Batista holding it, Undertaker, Edge, like, that was the best time. For Cody to go against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, if he wins that title, there's a good amount of the fan base that are going to say, Cody finished the story. Fantastic. Now, who else can we cheer for? Now Cody's got the belt. It's not as important now. The chase is over. But it's not over. The chase is not over. That championship is not the one that he's coveted. That's not the one that he's wanted. He wants Roman, and he wants the WWE Championship. So if some fans take Cody winning the world title as finishing the story, maybe those reactions for Cody Rhodes get smaller and smaller as fans try to go towards somebody else that they want to support. You can support as many wrestlers as you want and cheer as loud as you want, but you always have that one that you scream louder for, that you jump out of your seat for, that you buy every damn piece of merchandise for. And if Cody beats Seth, and most people believe that, okay, he won a world title at WrestleMania, I think he finished the story, maybe those reactions get smaller and smaller. And then when they do pull the trigger and Cody finally gets a chance at the WWE Championship, it might not be as important. And that's terrible. Since Cody got himself back into the WWE, the story has been he wants to win the WWE Championship, and he wants to do it for Dusty. If he is not going to win that title, and he's not going to do it at WrestleMania, the story is not finished. The story will remain unfinished. He has to win. He has to do it against Roman. It has to be at WrestleMania. I will stand by that. I don't think that Cody should be winning any other title. He shouldn't go after any other challenger. He won back-to-back Royal Rumbles. This is an amazing story. The fans love him. The chants get loud every single time he gets out. And they just pushed it to the side to let The Rock come in to make a dream match. Doesn't sit right with me. There's a lot of different ways that this could go. The Rock could somehow get himself out of this match. Maybe Cody gets himself into this match. Maybe all of this doesn't matter and we're not seeing the true storyline. But from all the dirt sheets, and I hate to be reading them, but I had to. I hate to look into rumors. It's looking like this is the story. And it's that it's The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 in the main event. Is it going to be fun? Sure. But it's not the main event that the people wanted. And it's not the main event that's going to make wrestling fans happy for longer term periods. So I want your opinion down below. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe you guys are super right here and that it should be The Rock. Maybe you guys agree with me. Leave it in the comments down below. If you're new here, make sure to like this video. I greatly appreciate you for being here. Is Cody Rhodes going to finish the story? Guess we're going to have to find out. Cody, we support you, brother. Finish the story.